Right, good morning everyone. I'm Eugene Regis. I'm a local commuter who lives in West Hampstead, North West 6, and I ride from this area to the city every day. I also use my bike for recreational riding as well, and tweet as North West 6 cyclist. Why am I talking to you today through my GoPro? It's because TfL has proposed a new Cyclesuperhighway number 11, known as CS11, to run from Red Cross through to Portland Place, which is just south of Regent's Park. And there's a lot of confusion on this project. There is obviously a lot of support, but also some opposition. And the purpose of this is to actually show people what some of the plans are all about. You may have to forgive me if I get a piece of paper out. But I can't give you absolutely everything, but I am going to show you some of the key details that are worth looking for from the point of view of cyclists, motorists and pedestrians, importantly, as well. So without further ado, I'm on top of Western Lane at the moment, and I'm going to turn into Finchley Road after this red light. Thank you. Firstly, as we wait at the junction, you can hear it's about 6:30 a.m. and the traffic is very noisy, so I'm talking loud. What's most important is that the portion of CS11 from Red Cross through to the Swiss Cottage Gyratory, that design of remodelling parts of the Finchley Road is not finalised yet. What TfL hopes to build is, as a start of phase 1, is from basically the Swiss Cottage Gyratory through to Portland Place. Now there are gasworks on the Finchley Road as I'm filming this, so you will see a lot of bollards and odd positioning, but it is just worth to note the traffic. The weather is a bit rainy today, hence screechy brakes, so I hope you'll forgive me for that. Some of the bus lanes have been remodelled due to the gasworks, and the limit is currently 20 with no overtaking of cyclists allowed. As I say, this is just temporary. CS11 up here, once it's built, those plans are not clear yet. You'd probably have to imagine more priority of the bus lane and the eponymous blue paint, but I presume it's going to be much more than that and will take a lot of planning as well. Right, just check. I'm dismounting and walking on the pavement, mainly because while I normally ride straight through, I want to show you what some of the changes to Finchley Road mean, and that's clear, more clear, if I actually dismount, walk on the pavement and around some of the pedestrian areas, just to give you all an idea of what it's all about. So firstly, I'm heading on Finchley Road southbound, and this is where CS11 under the current plans, or phase 1, is actually going to start, about 100 metres short of here. We're just past the O2 centre and we're approaching Swiss Cottage station on foot. Obviously I left a bit early for work to do this. I'm going to take the bike up some stairs here, just as we head down College Crescent. It's easier, there's a crossing, and the works mean that a lot of pavement is blocked off, but yeah, I'm on foot to give you all a better idea. This is College Crescent. It's a street that is obviously a crescent running parallel to the Finchley Road. And TfL's change as part of CS11 will include better pedestrian crossings shared with bikes as well. And the idea is that on College Crescent you'll be able to turn right into Finchley Road still, but not left into Finchley Road. That won't be allowed. And I believe from Finchley Road, if you're coming north at the junction, you'll be able to turn right into College Crescent. Now I'll talk more about this as we actually get to the Swiss Cottage Gyratory proper. Traffic lights are always a bit out of sync with the works on, so if there's no one coming, take the across it. Apologies if anyone gets to the green man, and yes. You can see cars coming down College Crescent. You'll still be able to turn right into Finchley Road, or you'll be able to turn right into College Crescent under the remodeled junction. And I'll talk more about that as we pass around, or as we walk around the Gyratory. Over the knee. There we go. We're also a bit further away from the din of the traffic noise. The way, so that people don't confuse if I want to cross. This is Swiss Cottage Gyratory. It used to be a two-way junction until the 1960s, and then was remodeled into a gyratory system where the Finchley Road, which you can see over there in the distance, it comes south, heads into this section here to the left of the Odeon IMAX, which is part of Avenue Road, and goes round onto Adelaide Road, there's a gyratory section, and then back onto Finchley Road. What will happen as part of CS11 morning is that the junction is to be remodelled, with Finchley Road becoming, on that side, just to the right of the underground side, becoming two-way traffic once more. So if your car or driving down Finchley Road, you will literally curve around there going south, or you're coming around there going north. So what's going to change to this section? Well, this is going to be essentially a combination of more secure cycling paths as well. Now this is just the northbound section of Avenue Road. And if I get the plans out, I'll just show you an idea. So you're coming round down to this section of Avenue Road, and it's essentially going to be two segregated cycle paths, one northbound and one southbound. Now I know you can't see it well in the middle because of all the gasworks, but this is going to be all segregated for cyclists and pedestrians as well, so presumably some wider pavements. In the middle will be a more tree-lined tree-lined embankment separating both the northbound and southbound cycle carriageway. So this is going to be fully segregated for cyclists and pedestrians. Also, some of the junctions will be remodeled. So if you're a cyclist coming from there, you'll be going into what's a cycle box or an advanced stop zone, and then you head into the segregated network along Avenue Road on the north section. There obviously will be some changes to some of the roads turning into this section of Avenue Road. I'm not going to go into all those details, but this section here, which we're walking along, will be fully segregated for cyclists, with a public space in the middle, and on the side by the Odeon, probably more benches, some greenery as well. So it's going to almost look like a tree-lined boulevard for cyclists and pedestrians. To visualise now, but your cyclist going along, you've got these segregated paths, tree-lined, I suppose, reservation type thing in the middle, a bit more public space on that side too.